I once heard a poem which imagined a dialogue between Judas and Thomas, the apostle who's featured in today's Easter Gospel. I don't recall the exact words, but the gist of it was, "Judas, you had it easy. You made a choice. I'm stuck with my doubts and questions." I like the poem because it humanized Thomas a bit for me. At various points in life, we're all like Thomas. We all have questions and doubts, as well as opportunities to witness that Jesus is alive. How do we deal with these moments? The story of doubting Thomas reminds us that with all our questions, we still have an opportunity to encounter the risen Jesus. That's what happened when he appeared for the second time in the upper room. Thomas got the chance to say, "My Lord and my God." Perhaps Jesus enters our lives when we least expect him, but we also might want to place ourselves in a position to encounter Jesus. I'm certain that the other 10 disciples gathered in that upper room wanted to share their experience with Thomas. Now that wouldn't have happened without the relationship they shared with each other and with the Lord, something Jesus had spoken of around the Last Supper table on the night before he died. Easter is a good time to connect the Eucharist with resurrection. Whether it's the early church or today's 21st century gathering, Christ is present when we gather to eat and drink with him in the Paschal banquet, the Eucharist. There in the midst of the church, which, with its diverse members, we're invited to touch the wounds of the body of Christ, to overcome our fear of our differences, the brokenness among us, and to reach out to one another. From each Mass, like the first witnesses, we're sent forth to testify in word and example that Jesus is indeed alive among us, living in the members of his body, the Church. Christ is risen. He is risen indeed.